Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Tips for Your Trips. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, my experience this weekend and just some random tips that I can share with you that hopefully help your experience with trips. So basically, I first bought my tickets through StubHub for this weekend for the Eastern Michigan Buffalo game and the Pistons Brooklyn Nets game. So the Eastern Michigan game was an instant download. I had no problems with that. The Pistons game, however, was a mobile transfer, and this is not exactly what I wanted to be dealing with after my 8-hour drive and at the Eastern Michigan Buffalo tailgate. However, I kept trying to sign in with my, Ticketmaster ID, and I was able to sign in with the app, no problem. And I was trying to figure out what was going on, but the thing is, I've never been to a Pistons game, so I needed to create a login. Even though it said that the Ticketmaster login was right there and it worked for my app, I needed to do a separate login because it's through the team that is actually providing the tickets. So it took a frustrating call to StubHub to figure that out, but nonetheless, ended up getting the ticket situation figured out, and I was on my way for the games. But also another thing I wanted to tell you all about was, I've mentioned this in my previous tutorials, but I definitely wanted to reiterate this. So when I was in Detroit, the price jump was tremendous with the amount of money the day of the game compared to how it was a couple days before. I bought my ticket for $27, but a couple days later, the day of the game, it did not go lower than around $90 with service fees included. There was only a couple tickets that I saw that were around $70 upper deck. And literally the rest of the tickets were in the hundreds. It was mind-blowing seeing that. So yeah, if you ever go to a Pistons game, or if you're in that arena, because the same thing happened for a Detroit Red Wings game. So I don't know what it is about that Little Caesars arena, but the price jump is crazy for that. So another thing to think about is just a random tip. If you're on a long road trip and you're thinking that you're going to be changing your clothes around the area, once you get close by, I'm telling you, I was thinking the same thing. I've thought this, numerous times, and then I end up just saying, no, I'm not going to do that. Shirts are easy to change. I do that quite often, but if I'm on a road trip. But if you're trying to change say sweatpants to jeans or something like that, and you're gonna have to take all that stuff to the bathroom, it's just not really an easy thing to do. It sounds a lot easier than it actually is. So also another random tip, when you're driving through rural parts, especially the Midwest, make sure you don't let your gas tank get too low without filling up. People who don't know the area should not chance it, because I've been what seemed like 50 to 70 miles without seeing a decent gas station to get gas. So that can be a scary situation. Hey, hope these tips helped and that you get value out of this. Thanks for tuning in. And if you like my content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free to do so. And also, if you like this, hit the like button as well. Thanks again for tuning in.